Oh, there's a big one on it. I got him. And there it is. This one bit. There we go. There's one. What is cracking, you fishing jamokes? Eastern PA fishing here. A little bit of an emergency video. They were supposed to be stocking Pennypack Creek this week, actually yesterday as a matter of fact. This video is going to be posted a few days later, so either way, they were supposed to stock, they didn't, they postponed it for whatever reason. I would absolutely love to be fishing locally for some stock trout, but instead we are going to be fishing for some wild trout today. These fish are super pressured, they're a little hard to catch, and we can't take any of them home to eat. But regardless, it should be a good episode. All right, we have a nice little bend in the creek. Hopefully there's no one up here fishing. Let's see if we can get the first one of the day. Oh, first cast of the day. You gotta be kidding me. Beautiful little fish, man. That is what we came here for. First cast, guys. And I was saying these fish were hard to catch. Today, that might not be the case. Oh, he had it, he had it. Had it for a second. Oh man, that was a big trout, guys. It's a big wild trout. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, there's a big one on it. I got him. Yes, that is a nice one. That is a nice freaking trout. Yo, that is a big wild brown. We've been fishing for less than 5 minutes. We already have the second one of the day, and there he goes. Quick release. That is good enough for me though. Didn't quite get to show you guys, but man, the action is hot today. Got the wind blowing. Man, this is gonna be a fire day. Thing about wild trout is you can't sit in one hole and expect to catch them over and over again. After those two fish that bit, there probably won't be many more that will, and if they do, they're going to be pretty shy about it. Well, let's keep moving. We are off to a great start. We'll leave these holes to the flat fishermen upstream. Let's go find some more wild trout. This looks good. There we go. Oh, I had him. There we go. Got this one. Hopefully this one stays on. Oh, he came off too. There we go. Hopefully this one stays on. These fish are so small. Here we go, there's another one I get to show the camera. There's some better lighting for you guys. They'll eat that little worm. By the way, in case I don't show it due to editing, I always take very good care of these fish. I always make sure I wet my hands before I touch them. I always make sure I just give the camera a little view before I get them right back in the water. I feel like I'm such a stealthy person when I'm fishing for these little trout. Can't blow my cover. The main thing that'll blow your cover when you're fishing for these little tiny trout is bad casts. All right, there's gotta be one over here. And there it is. I knew it. Hopefully this one stays on. He's decent. Be the biggest one I get to show the camera if I can land him. I think the second one I had on was just a little bit bigger, but this is a nice trout. There we go. That is an absolute unit. for this creek, guys. Beautiful fish. Unhooked and right back. Man, that was a nice one. Try not to get too overexcited, but that was a really nice trout for this creek. And we are pretty much just getting started. There is a lot more to come. And after that, our worm is pretty dinged up. We might be able to get one more fish out of it. And try this hole one more time. Chances are nothing's probably gonna bite after that one though. Or maybe they will. Next cast. We have another one on here. Alrighty. We are now getting some numbers. Whoa. And he's off. Don't think I got the best camera views on that release there, but that is another one for the day. Yeah, sometimes right here on the back end of these deep holes is where you're gonna find the biggest trout. Another month or so, these fish will be spawning and making the next generation of wild brown trout here at this awesome little creek. This worm, however, is not gonna make it to the next generation. This thing is pretty beat up. I think it's time to switch off. All right, we've rigged up another worm. Let's try this hole here. Small hole, but that doesn't mean there couldn't be a big fish hanging out in it. There's definitely fish here right in front of us. Sometimes they bite, sometimes they don't. This one bit. Oh, snap, dude. That was a freaking nice one. We're getting bit at almost every hole, which is absolutely awesome. Those fish are done. 2 bites per spot is about what you can expect. And I'm surprised I have not seen anyone down this far. Since I started today's adventure, I've only seen about 2 or 3 people. This is a beautiful looking spot. There are gonna be some fish here. There we go, there's one. Nice jump, another nice jump. It's a decent fish. Man, that is another nice one. Another nice brownie. It's another beautiful trout, guys. I don't know how many we have so far, but we are absolutely killing it. We should be able to catch some more right in front of us too. There we go, there's another. Dude, we've probably caught about 6 or 7 of these guys so far. And he's off, man, oh man. It's a fire day of fishing, guys. I haven't had a day of wild trout fishing like this in quite some time. Ridley Creek has been stocked, just so you guys know. I think the fly fishing section only. So be prepared with fly fishing gear if you do go to fish that creek. Coming up on some more spots, which means some more trout. Another spot right in front of us. And another trout right in front of us. Just like that, guys. Here's another nice one too. Here we go. These beautiful little trout are absolutely awesome. Yeah, this hole is really hard to not disturb. I feel like one fish will probably kill it. Let's keep moving. Yeah, this spot gets so much pressure. These fish really don't want to bite too hard. This one did. Oh, that is a nice one, guys. All right, hopefully we can land this dude. This one might be the biggest one so far today. Yes. Nope, he's not the biggest one so far, but he is still a nice trout. See you, homie. I have no idea how many we've caught today so far, guys, but we have quite a few trout in the bag. Let's keep fishing. Oh snap, there is another. Just like that, dude. There we go. Oh man, this is ridiculous at this point. How many more can we catch? They're everywhere, man. I think we got this little guy. The smallest and the most ferocious. Even the little ones are so beautiful. And these off. This is the next little stretch that I've come across. Doesn't seem like it's even too deep. But there's definitely gonna be some fish here. A little bite. Got this one. I was actually reeling that in. I saw him swing at it. Totally missed, so I just stopped it. He got it. There we go. I'm almost immune to the effects of catching wild trout at this point. I've caught so many. There's like no flow here, guys. I'm gonna have to keep going downstream. All right, we have another nice spot here. There we go, that's a nice one. Giant, guys. That is a freaking unit. Oh my gosh, biggest fish of the day, definitely. Holy smokes. Well, guys, that is the prize of the day. Absolutely giant freaking wild brown. Holy smokes. And there he goes. Damn, that was a strong freaking fish. Wasn't trying to freak out too much there. There was someone on the other side of the trail, but holy smokes, guys, absolutely freaking giant wild brown trout. I don't know how much further we're gonna go here, but dang, holy smokes. I almost thought I was snagged when I hooked into him. What a fight. Beautiful fish, guys. Yo, I am freaking pumped. That was awesome. That was probably one of the biggest trout in this freaking creek. If you paid attention to all the fish I caught, none of them were very big. And I got pretty excited over the ones that were over a foot long. But that one was an absolute pig. We will probably not catch any more like him today, that is for sure. And there we go. First cast with the spinner. Another wild. Friggin' awesome, dude. Look at that guy right there. Had to have that spinner. Another beautiful fish, man. Ooh, there we go. There's another. There's a big one that came out and swiped at it though. Here we go. On the spinner. See you, homie. Well, everybody, what a freaking wild day of wild trout fishing. Caught myself about 20 wild brown today. Quite the feat for any creek like this one right here. That is about 3/4 inches max in most parts of it, but somehow we came out on top and caught ourselves a whole bunch of fish. So penny pack stock is rescheduled for now. It's not canceled. They're probably going to stock it within the next couple weeks, so be prepared for that. As for right now, just super glad we freaking came out here and caught as many fish as we did. Totally unexpected. You know, I was expecting to catch a couple here, but after the first cast and catching the first fish, I knew it was going to be an absolutely fire day of fall wild trout fishing. So anyway, I hope you guys all like the content. If at any point in time you did, please scroll down below, hit that thumbs up button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Eastern PA Fishing here. You know what it is by now. Until next time, guys, stay safe, stay tuned, and always stay fishy.